I think when a lot of people look at those little pop-ups at the bottom of a website, they just assume that they're going to be talking to a bot, or a robot, or somebody on the other side of the world, right? I don't think they really know that they're connecting with someone right there on the other side of that desk.
Yeah, it's not a bot, and I think that's maybe what some people are surprised by when they click on, I need help. I thought I was going to text in a question, but no, it's a live person willing to talk to them, help answer their questions in either language that they're trying to access this in. So I would say that's an example of us being really successful, perhaps in a way that we weren't expecting to be when we launched.
Well, I think it's a big commitment, right? Boy, I would have loved to be a fly on the wall during that marketing meeting, going, hey, I got a great idea. We're going to build this studio. We're going to leave it open 12 hours a day. Walk me through, when this was first presented, was everybody just like, yeah, let's do this? Did we kind of have to win a few people over? How did that kind of go?
You know what, I would say that the marketing community was 100% dedicated to it. Our Nissan Canada president was behind it immediately. He's been pushing us to try and lead digitally from day one, and it's how do we lead digitally and be accessible in ways that other brands either aren't yet or are not going to be. Again, something we thought about prior to COVID, but with dealerships closed at different times throughout this, it's how people still need vehicles, right? And they still need to consult with consultants. So how can you do so if your local dealership is mandated to have their doors closed? So I would say that the idea needed some evolution to it, right? It started as, well, this is what it is. Well, what can we actually deliver, right? Because the other challenge behind this is there's technology tools that are required to deliver this experience. So one is having a vision of what you want to be able to do. The other is being able to execute it in a way that keeps consumers happy. So, the vision of where we want to be is not where we are yet, and some of that is tech challenges. And as I said earlier, we are continuing to evolve it, but it's making sure that what we promise and commit to is an experience we can actually deliver. So again, it's working through the tech.
Of course. Well, it's an organic thing. I think a lot of people go into an idea like this. I know some dealerships tried to execute on something that was similar to this, but you have to realize is that you almost kind of have to be willing to go with the flow a little bit. Learn from how people are going to want to, or how they do want to connect, or how often. And it seems like you guys have done a great job of this.
Thanks for tuning in to the Strategy with Jason podcast with your host, Jason Harris. Don't want to miss new content? Be sure to check out the full podcast library at strategywithjason.com to stay in the know. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Happy podcasting.